I'd say someone you always want to do better than. You use their performance as your benchmark.
They've been around since day one. Cain and Abel, Hatfields and McCoys, Yankees and Red Sox. Rivals. When it comes to the Mount Rushmore state, there is only one choice: Jackrabbits or Coyotes.
Except we probably won't be killing each other at the end.
I don't like to use the word hate because they are people, but for what they symbolize, then yes.
Webster defines rivalry as competition for the same objective or for superiority in the same field. In this case, that field is Coughlin Alumni, or the turf of the Dakota Dome.
May not be the most important game, depending on the conference situation and everything, but it is the game that you want to win.
But when the Coyotes and Jackrabbits get together, the old saying comes to be true: throw the records out the window.
Rivals are created through repetition, strengthened through animosity. Other than a 9-year hiatus starting in 2003, the Jacks and Yotes have been at each other's throats since before President Benjamin Harrison granted South Dakota statehood. The short 115 miles of Interstate 29 only fuels that fire.
It is a rivalry, and I do not have the greatest like for them.
USD is stuck up. Whenever you mention the Jacks, like most Coyotes just cringe. Like we're like, no, get out.
It's pretty tense. As a fan, definitely. I can't imagine as an athlete.
When it comes to this matchup, the fans know how to make their presence known, some more than others. Few people will remember USD students throwing carrots on the basketball court, but no one forgets when the Rabbits themselves disrupt the game. In 1976, SDSU cheerleader Margie Fiedler felt the full force of the rivalry.
Kind of fun to be able to tell people you were hit with a 55-pound frozen flying dead coyote, because not many people can say that, you know.
The state's population is divided, as are the streets in Sioux Falls. However, place a billboard just outside your rival city, not surprisingly, more deceased critters are bound to show up. The workplace is also divided, as Jacks and Yotes are forced to share a desk or an office. Both schools have plenty to be proud of. Old Main to the Campanile, Brokaw to Vinatieri. But this is far more than a football game.
It's really an exciting chapter in the story of an entire season for our sports teams, and everyone is touched by this rivalry in South Dakota.
When it comes to this game, every touchdown is sweeter, every tackle a little harder.
The rivalries is a big part of the games, like the atmosphere in the game.
It's something to look forward to all year long.
State bragging rights, that's what I think is always on the line. Obviously, we want to be known as the best team in South Dakota in each sport, and so do they.
I hope we win every weekend, but this is a big one. So
this weekend, it's two teams, far greater than adversaries, both vying to rule one state. So, who's it gonna be?